Hello, welcome back to the channel. Fixture release day is here. Pre-season has begun and Alessio Dionisi is in the building. It's getting exciting now. I know there's a lot of negativity around the club at the moment, and rightly so, but the football fan within me, the football purist, still gets excited for fixture release day. You can start planning days out with your mates, your family, your friends, and it's a very tough start to Watford. Let me just read you our August fixtures. We start off with the Spygate team at Vicarage Road. Southampton travel to Watford to play on the opening game of the season, Sunday, August the 16th, and unsurprisingly, that has been chosen for the main game on Sky Sports Football. After that, we go to Wales, Wrexham away, Disney FC. And to end August, we finish up with West Ham United at home, recently relegated from the Premier League. And we know the quality of player they possess. So a difficult start for Alessio Dionisi. And before the championship even begins, we do have a Carabao Cup tie that is to be drawn later today as I record this video. So August certainly looking very tough for Watford. Some other key dates to bring you now. Boxing Day, of course, is one people look forward to, and that is Portsmouth away from home, the Quadwo Bar Derby, if you still call it that, as we enter 2027 on Friday, January 1st. That is going to be QPR at Vicarage Road. And then to end the season, we have a run of Swansea City at Vicarage Road, followed by Birmingham City visiting WD18 as well. And then we finish off the campaign with Blackburn Rovers away from home. Of course, if you want to view the full fixtures, go on to the Watford FC official website. But look, I'm really excited, I've got to say. Clearly there is, a huge amount of negativity around the club at the moment. I'm feeding into that as well. I don't feel particularly confident at all going into the season for a large variety of reasons, but we do have the fixtures now. You can start planning all your days out with your friends and the family, and there's certainly a few in there I'm looking forward to. I think when I look at the general quality of the league this coming season, it's going to be so difficult. I mean, even when you just look at the newly promoted sides, the teams staying in the division, and the ones coming down from the Premier League, there is so much finance in football now, especially in the Championship, and with the prospect of 7th and 8th place now in the player positions, you're only going to have more owners spending more money and taking more risks at the prospect of getting their club promoted to the Premier League. Wolves, a very, very good side. West Ham, they've been in the top flight for well over a decade now. Burnley, they know how to get promoted. Wrexham, Birmingham City, yes, they didn't go up last season, but they've got owners with huge ambitions, and I'm sure they'll invest once again. Charlton, it's going to be their second season in the division. They'll want to consolidate. Lincoln, Bolton Wanderers. It's going to be so tough, and I'm a little bit concerned that if Watford don't get this summer right, we could really find ourselves in a difficult position. And whilst I don't want to judge the fixtures purely on paper right now, that start is tough. And even looking into September after those opening 3 games, we've still got West Brom and Swansea, who are solid Championship outfits, and we've struggled against those teams before. So yeah, I'm excited, nervous, a bit trepidatious. Let me know your thoughts on the fixtures in the comments down below. On to pre-season now. The players are back in the building, or the majority of them are anyway. I'm yet to see Imran Louza or Georgie Shakfatatse take to the training pitches at London Colney, and it has been a sweltering start to pre-season as well. The temperatures in and around London getting up to 37, 38 degrees Celsius. I'm sweating sitting here recording this with you today, so do excuse my appearance for the time being. But look, I am, as I said, excited. We've got a few interesting fixtures to come before the main season kicks off. The club just announced a new game with Fiorentina that follows our friendly host in Hansa Rostock at Vicarage Road. So if you want a more family-friendly atmosphere, let's say, I would maybe advise going to the Fiorentina game rather than Hansa Rostock. But look, the transfer window is now open. There hasn't really been a huge amount of rumours when it comes to incomings and outgoings, actually, I've got to say. Tomdeli Bashiru looks close to a move to Aris FC in the Greek Super League. That would bring an end to his Watford career, which has spanned, I think, 7 years. So Tomdeli Bashiru, actually one of the longest serving players within this current group, which I found quite interesting. He's had some good moments, but I think it is time to move on. From what I've been told and from the rumours I've seen on social media, it does appear that Watford are close to securing a new midfielder and an English midfielder at that. So, you know, we await confirmation from more reliable outlets, of course, but that looks to be done hopefully within the next few days. And I think midfield is an area of particular focus this summer. Imran Louza is clearly going to be leaving the club, as will Georgi Shakfatatse most likely. Kayembe has renewed his contract. Tomdeli is moving on, as we discussed. We probably need, at the very minimum, 2 or 3, more bodies in that position. And ideally players who know the Championship, know the English Football League. That is what I would be targeting. Some real dogs in midfield, some workhorses, players with a bit of nous, a bit of pace about them. That's what I want to see in Watford's midfield this season. In terms of other rumours, before we wrap up the video, Watford have been linked with Italian centre-back Matteo Lovato. He is currently contracted to Empoli, and I believe he has worked with Alessio Dionisi previously as well. So potentially something in that. We'll have to wait and see. But centre-back is an area, again, like midfield, of particular concern for me. Matty Pollock and Kevin Caben are the only real permanently contracted senior players in that position at the moment. Of course, you've got Travis Akamia and James Claridge, who are under 21s defenders, but they don't look particularly close to that first team environment. So centre-back is an area we need numbers. Matteo Lovato could be that person. And also to finish off, Nestri Irankunda has been linked with a few moves because of his performances at the FIFA World Cup. He is balling out for Australia. I was gutted he didn't start that second match, and he still made a good impact when he came on against the USA. Nearly won a penalty at one point as well, but he's been linked with a move to West Ham United. Villarreal reportedly ready to offer up to 10 million euros. They feel Nestri would be attracted by the prospect of Champions League football. So for me, this is just the beginning of rumours around our prized assets. I'm sure Othmane Mama will have interest very soon. Imran Louza, naturally Georgi Shakfatatse as well. Even the likes of Rocco Vata and Kwadwo Bar, whilst I've had injuries, I'm sure there'll be clubs sniffing around them as well. So it's going to be a long summer, lots of rumours to be expected, and we'll be covering it all here on the Watford Way. Don't forget to follow us across all social platforms, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.